Good morning, everyone. So today we discuss about 15 it. Today we discuss about 15 it. Starting and speed control of induction motor. Starting and speed control of induction motor. In this, we have to how to start the induction motor. How to start the induction motor. How to start the induction motor as well as like that DC machines starting purpose we can use starters. We can use starter. Similar way, induction motor also started by using AC starters. By using AC starters. So in that we have to learn how AC starters work and what is their starting current. What is their starting current and torque calculations. And torque calculations. That means how by using we have different types of starters like that DOL starter. For example, I am telling DOL starter, auto transformer starter, the star delta starter, rotor resistance starter, rotor resistance starter, rotor resistance starter. So these are the four examples for starters. So these are the starting methods of induction motors by using these starters. In these starters we have starting current as well as full load current, as well as starting current as well as full load current. So and also the current with respect to torque equations. The current with respect to torque equation, that is starting torque, full load torque. So we have to in this unit we have to derive the how the starters works, how the starters work, and what are the starting current and full load current, starting torque, full load torque equations, and solving the problems. Solving the problems. This is the one part of our 15 it. So next another part is speed control. Another part is speed control of induction motor. Speed control of induction motor. So like that of DC machines, we have speed control. We have speed control like that. What are the parameters? Generated EMF is equal to pi z np by 60 into a. The speed equal to Eg by pi. Speed is directly proportional to Ev by pi. So we have to change back EMF. We have to change flux. Like that, the speed is V minus IRA divided by pi. We have to change armature resistance. That is the armature control method. We have to change flux. That is the flux control method. These methods can be used for speed control of induction motor. Speed control of induction motor. So like that induction motor has speed is what? Synchronous speed 120 f by p. 120 f by p. The speed can be changed here by using the frequency. By changing the frequency. So methods is speed control can be changed by changing the frequency or otherwise changing the poles of the induction motor can be changed and the speed n equal to ns into 1 minus s, that is rotor speed. The torque developed by the three-phase induction motor is given as torque equal to sc2 square r2 divided by r2 square plus sx2 whole square, r2 square plus sx2 whole square. So where E2 is rotor induced EMF, ns is synchronous speed, r2 is rotor resistance, x2 is rotor inductive reactance. The speed of the induction motor can be controlled from stator side as well as rotor side. So the stator side is by controlling the V by F ratio, that is voltage with respect to frequency. This is called frequency control method. Changing the number of poles. Next, controlling the supply voltage. That is given to stator. Add resistance to the stator circuit. So in another part of this unit is the speed control. The speed control is of two types, from the stator side as well as rotor side. From stator side, these are the four methods. We have to discuss one by one method deeply. So as well as the rotor side, the speed control of induction motor from rotor side. The speed control from rotor side. So that is cascade control method. Adding external resistance on rotor side. Injecting slip frequency of rotor side. This is the parts about the induction motor. This is the about introduction about 15-8. So in 15-8 mainly, so starting and speed control. So in starting purpose we can use the starters. So these are the following 4 starters. The 4 starters can be explained individually, and so in this unit we have each and the topic are the, for example, DOL starter, the diagram for DOL starter, and what is the construction and working of DOL starter, derive the starting current, full load current, starting torque, full load torque, and some numerical problems like that. Auto transformer, what is the disadvantage of DOL starter, why we go for auto transformer. So auto transformer also same, so some have to solve the some numerical problems and go for another one is star delta starter. So next, rotor resistance starter. These 4 starters are very important. So some 90% of this unit ask the numerical problems about the starters. So next, speed control methods. The speed control methods, how the rotor parameters and stator parameters affect the speed control. What are the methods from stator side? These are the 4 following methods, that is voltage frequency control method, changing the poles, controlling the supply voltage, add resistance to the stator circuit. So like that, the rotor circuit also using cascade method and adding external resistance to the rotor for slip ring induction motor, injection the slip frequency to the rotor side. So these are the topics we have go for each and individual topics and discuss by tomorrow class. So thank you everyone.